So I feel called today to continue my thoughts and discussion about consciousness, and kind of from the perspective of a physicist. And so it seems to me that the unified field, the original field, whether you'd say a quantum field or something that transcends even a quantum field, is source consciousness. Source consciousness, I believe, is the field, and source wanting to know itself causes the activity in that field that brings the light into the darkness and creates our universe. And that is an act of free will. I believe that source, or it seems to me that source, is the ultimate free will. And as fractals of source, we have access to that free will. And whenever we employ our free will, we are a manifestation of source acting with free will. Now, quantum mechanics can tell us about the possible behavior of a particle in the future. Sometimes we have a discrete spectrum, such as with the spin of a particle, and other times we have a continuous spectrum, such as with the momentum or the position of a particle. So the discrete spectrum is simpler to discuss. You can have a particle that is either spin up or spin down. And the mathematics of quantum mechanics will make a prediction of what you might observe. And with some mathematical work, you come up with a 50% probability of spin up versus spin down. But it's only when you do the experiment that you get to find out. So that's where the free will comes in. You do the experiment and you find, oh, it's spin up. Well, a free choice was made that particle will come through spin up. It seems like that choice is made through the free will of source consciousness. You know, if you're looking for the position of a particle, you shoot out the particle and then a dot will appear on a screen. Well, that's the position of the particle at that particular time. You know, quantum mechanics can give you a wave function that will tell you what are the probabilities that your particle will show up in any particular location. But if you do the experiment, source consciousness makes the choice from amongst all the possibilities. So one of the definitions of consciousness that seems to be the case is consciousness is anything that collapses or reduces a quantum wave function. It kind of suggests the interaction between quantum systems and us, the observer. Who ultimately collapses a quantum wave function? The observer. We do. With our free choice. When we humans, Arcturians, Pleiadians, or whoever you might be, or I might be, whenever we're not looking, well, the quantum wave function still gets collapsed. Collapsed, it would seem, through the gravitational force. Not proven yet, but I'm suspicious that the collapse of the quantum wave function happens via the gravitational force. But who is it that collapses the quantum wave function, say, in between two galaxies out there in almost completely empty space? I believe that in that case, it's actually source consciousness that again makes the free will choice to bring a quantum wave function into some sort of matter or energy manifestation. So how does this apply to us in our day-to-day life? The idea that comes up for me as I think about this is law of attraction and manifestation. We use our free will to make a choice. We envision something that we would like to manifest. We use our free will to collapse what arguably is a very much more complicated quantum mechanical wave function. But it's the fact that we're using our free will, that we are expressing the source consciousness that we are ultimately to manifest something. Some people describe, well, most creators that I see on the internet describe the quantum field as all possibilities, all times and spaces, all timelines existing all at once. Yes, I guess what I see there is all possible eigenstates existing, all possible outcomes in the future that are still in superposition, all with each other, and all of which have a probability attached to them. And with our free will, we can choose the most desirable eigenstate for the future. And it will manifest. Just as source consciousness makes a choice of whether the particle is going to come out of the experiment spin up or spin down, we can make choices like that. We can choose the most desirable eigenstates that will then manifest in the present. Yeah, I've been waiting to be able to kind of assemble those ideas together into something coherent that I could present on this channel. Yeah. All right. Well, if you like this video, please hit like and consider subscribing to my channel. And I'd like to thank all those who have come across these videos and subscribed. I highly appreciate that. Channel's growing. It's growing. And my manifestation is that that growth will continue and perhaps even get onto a logarithmic pattern, or who knows, maybe even an exponential growth pattern. Wow, that'd be epic. All right. Well, I'll bring the dog in the house. He looks like he's getting tired. And then I will upload my video on the more technical things that I like to think about in physics.